Hi, my name's Hugh Dellar and I'm a teacher and tutor trainer at the University of Westminster in London, and I'm also a course book writer. I've co-written two series called Innovations and Outcomes, both published by Heinle Cengage, now known as National Geographic Learning. At Spain TESOL this year I'm doing two talks. The big talk in the big room is called Technology and Principles in English Language Teaching, I think, or Principles and Technology in English Language Teaching. Basically what I'm talking about is I think sort of increasing pressure on us as teachers to be teaching technologically. I'll be exploring some of the issues that I think come into play as a result of these pressures. I'll be talking about whether or not teaching technologically makes us better as professionals. I'll be looking at a lot of the websites that I've seen spoken about, touted, promoted over the last couple of years. I'll be considering some of the underlying principles behind those websites, and then I'll really be going on to consider some principles by which we should judge whether or not technology is appropriate for any particular teaching purpose or teaching context, and exploring some principles which we might wish to use to justify teaching technologically, but also through which we might also justify the non-use of technology. So that's the first talk. The second talk is called A DOGME Approach to Course Books. And this is really exploring some of the things that have come up from Scott Thornbury and I guess Luke Meddings also over recent years, since Scott first launched DOGME in language teaching in 2000. And my own feeling is that over the last few years DOGME's kind of painted itself into a bit of a corner because of things like the teach-off, the Chia Swan Song thing last year, and Teaching Unplugged, and the whole idea of DOGME only being about teaching without materials, I think has been a bit of a problem personally, because I think a lot of the original ideas behind DOGME actually have a lot of application for both the construction and the exploitation of classroom materials. And what I'm going to be trying to do is to look at how some of Scott's original ideas from the initial DOGME manifesto, the 10 Commandments that he wrote back in 2000, how these principles really can inform and I think aid and assist the way that we use classroom material, and particularly the way we use published material in the classroom. Hope to see some of you down there for the talks. Thank you very much. Goodbye.